What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. So remember last week I was celebrating the Paralympics team. These people won 13 medals in the name of Nigeria, even though the able-bodied athletes did not win one single medal. So they won 13 medals, you know, making Nigeria proud. But guess what? When they returned to Nigeria this week, nobody was there to welcome them. I mean, nobody. No government official, nobody from the Sports Commission, nobody was there to recognize them or thank them for representing Nigeria and making us proud. And trust me, these athletes were not happy at all.
Our country, nobody regards us as anybody. Nobody cares about special sport. Nobody even, there is no budget that covers us.
Now, God just wants them to know that there is ability in disability. That's what able cannot do, that disabled can do it.
Amen, sister. Amen to that. Now, you need to see how Britain welcomed their Paralympic athletes.
It's clear the Olympics and Paralympic Games have inspired and changed an entire nation. This parade of British medal winners from both events through central London gave thousands the chance to show their appreciation.
It's really great and it's amazing. And I love just how the spirit it brings, how it brings everyone together.
You see? Compare that to how the Nigerian Paralympic athletes just slipped out of the airport. Something ain't right. Thank God the media kept reporting this story. The president finally decided to organize an event for them. But I don't know, maybe these athletes did not get the memo that the president is very busy right now. Yes, Mr. President has been very busy traveling to several countries, planting cassava bread. Planting cassava, which will be used to make cassava bread. You get what I'm saying? So in case you missed the news, Nigerian president was in Malawi and Botswana this week, you know, on state visits. Check this out. It's the picture of Nigerian president planting cassava along with the president of Malawi, Joyce Banda. And he was encouraging the people of Malawi to start eating cassava bread. Because according to the president, whenever he's in Nigeria, the only bread he eats is cassava bread. Thank you. See, that explains why he needed the 1 billion naira for food at the beginning of the year for his annual budget. I've been hearing a lot of complaints that Mr. President has been traveling too much since he came into power, that why doesn't he take care of business at home even if he wants to travel? Don't mind the fact that other presidents like Jamaican President Trinidad and Tobago, don't mind the fact that they don't come to Nigeria. It's always Nigerian president that has to go and visit them. I'm telling people, this is a sign that Mr. President is a good man. He's just a good man. You know, good people are just good. Unfortunately, Mr. President did not finish his tour of Botswana. He had to rush back to Nigeria. Nobody knows exactly why. Although there are a lot of speculations that maybe the First Lady's sickness is starting to get serious. I mean, her resting in Germany for the past 1 week because, you know, according to the statement from the presidency, the First Lady is not sick in the first place. She's just resting. We're not sure exactly what's going on. You know, when you rest for too long in Germany, sometimes you can get bored. All we know is that the president had to rush out of Botswana and go back to Nigeria. So typical of African presidents. Why don't you just tell us exactly what's going on? At least we would know how to pray. By the way, I should let you know that while Mrs. Jonathan is resting in Germany, the Delta State University decided to honor her with a doctorate title. How nice. At least that would keep us from thinking that maybe she's not okay. Of course, I'd like to congratulate Her Excellency on this new title, but at the same time, I'm hoping that now that both husband and wife are Doctor and Dr. Mrs., that they will think about having a good hospital in Nigeria where they can go and rest if they need to rest at another time instead of traveling all the way to Germany. You know me? I'm just keeping it real. So speaking of traveling, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen at airports. Like this one. Alright, so yeah, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. But you know, I've never seen an airline collecting offering at the airport until recently. Yo, that's the wrong video. What you doing? You're spoiling my show right now. Hurry up, change it. Sorry, my people. No, that was bro Franklin, you know. Yes, doing what he does best during church service, which is to dance at offering time. But as I was saying, Air Nigeria, yes, that one, thank you. Air Nigeria fired 800 employees last week and decided to go out of business for a year. Now, the news circulating is that this airline is bankrupt. But the owner of the airline, Barrister Jimo Ibrahim, has said, oh, that's not true, we are not bankrupt. In fact, we are good financially. He said the reason why they had to let all of them go is that all the employees are unfaithful. Every one of the 800 employees? That is strange. Like, what? Anyway, this airline suddenly grounded all its planes. But guess what? Some customers that were in London trying to return to Nigeria, they were stranded because they already bought two-way tickets from Nigeria to London and back to Nigeria. So they got to Gatwick Airport in London only to find out that the airline is no longer operating. Hey, come and see drama. The airline officials told the passengers that the only way we can get you on board is if you guys start donating £40 each so that we can buy fuel. In other words, offering time, blessing time. You know, I wish I was there that day. I trust Nigerians. Immediately they heard that somebody jumped on the airline official. Yo man, that's the wrong video again. What you doing ruining my show? You're gonna have to find another job. I ain't playing. I'm so sorry, my people. I mean, they jumped on the airline official, but not like that. I mean, it was in a civilized way. You know, something like, we paid now, we pay for the airline ticket. You want us to donate £40? Now, 419 for London. Me, I know the pay anything. You know, like a civilized person will do. I mean, a civilized person under stress. So as soon as the airline officials had the people, they disappeared. So the passengers had to wait for 7 hours before they finally found them a plane to board to Lagos. So when they finally got to Lagos and they were waiting for their luggage, you know, that was when they made the announcement. Oh, by the way, we didn't bring your luggage with you. Your luggage did not come with you. We had to leave that in London, and we assure you by tomorrow you will get it. Apparently, the luggage company that was supposed to help them with the luggage refused because of how Air Nigeria has been conducting business with them. The problem now is there are so many other customers that have bought their plane tickets with this airline a long time ago, not knowing that the airline will go out of business. And so as I'm talking with you, there are hundreds of people stranded outside Nigeria, unable to reach any official from this airline to even make any arrangement for a refund. These people just have to buy another plane ticket to get back to Nigeria. See, I knew something was not right when they came up with this new advertisement, you know, at the beginning of the year. Have you seen it?
Now you can fly in style from Lagos to London.
Few weeks ago, remember I showed you the picture of Michelle Obama, American First Lady, being lifted by an Olympics female wrestler. Guess what? This week, President Barack Obama himself was lifted up, this time by a pizza man. That is Scott Van Duzer, the owner of the Big Apple Pizza and Pasta restaurant in Florida. The guy was so excited he couldn't hide it. He had to lift up the president after giving him a big hug. Now, he said he voted for Obama in 2008, even though he's a Republican, and he has said that he will vote for him again this year. Now, let's go back to that picture. Yes, thank you. Now, I keep wondering, how many African presidents or first ladies do you know that would allow something like this? How many do you know? You know, I'm like, No, I can't think of any African president that would allow something like this. I mean, if anybody tries to pick up Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe, they should be ready for something like this.
What want the British to do with Zimbabwe? Who are you? You bloody idiots.
And like Michelle Obama was picked up, if anybody tries something like that with Lucy Kibaki of Kenya, I pity the person.
An agitated Mrs. Kibaki at one point slapped Katie and cameraman Clifford Derrick hard across the cheek, wondering why he was taking pictures.
Now, these are some things that you will hardly find an African president or first lady doing. I'm just keeping it real. Speaking of Lucy Kibaki, anyone seen her lately? I mean, she's been gone from public functions for like more than a year now. Because, you know, I miss that woman. Yes, she's one kind. And someone was trying to tell me that maybe she was grounded for behaviors like this one. By the way, the First Lady of Cameroon has also been missing in action for like 6 months. Yes, Chantal Biya. Until last Monday when she came back into the country and they had a grand welcoming ceremony for her. The news is that she was receiving treatment in France for an undisclosed ailment. Can you imagine that the president said nothing about her whereabouts for about 6 months that she was gone? He didn't tell the people of Cameroon what's going on with the First Lady. And this is not fair, considering the fact that these people are the ones paying for her wigs. I mean her hair, because yes, I guess if it's on your head, it's your hair. So yes, they're the ones paying for her hair, even though, you know, sometimes she comes out and it's red. And sometimes it is brown. And you know, sometimes it is really brown. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's black. Yeah, it's all our hair, but it's always big, you know. You know that big hair comes with big makeup. Yes, baby doll. Bless her heart, bless her heart. I don't know why our leaders in Africa like to hide sickness or anything that may suggest weakness. As for her, I don't think she was getting any treatment in France. I think she was just, you know, getting her hair done, you know, and probably taking some beauty lessons with Paris Hilton. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave today, I want you guys to see a little bit of Mali.
Yeah! Yo, sans tegor non fonsi hoche me bai to home na ibande na dudo home ma o kede wetunde no sofa gon e kede wetunde no jeta gagon e badan lenu wa no kota ya nu bi hoche sanom rendo santi gbaja aidele no homba ka no sekaka kan we no vanto bo no mo kaliya ya nundo mo chobo peto le do jaloux no modo jemene nu le do mi machine mi fou agamanyo no rede pa home bide sauf qui peut singa même bide.
Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'ma see y'all later. Peace out.